Already in the last lecture, we have completed the part of 4.2. Now we are going to start practice set 4.3. Now first of all, please try to understand. In this exercise, they are giving you any two angles of a triangle and sum of all three sides of a triangle. And with the help of that, we have to draw or complete the construction. Example, here question number 1 and the part is construct triangle PQR, construct triangle PQR in which angle Q is 70 degree, angle Q is 70 degree, angle R is 80 degree, angle R is 80 degree, and PQ plus QR plus PR is equal to 9.5 centimeter. Here, in case of a triangle PQR, they have given first angle, that is angle Q is 70 degree. Next, angle R is 80 degree, means they have given two angles over here. And PQ plus QR plus PR is equal to 9.5 centimeter. Means sum of all three sides of a triangle, that is nothing but PQ plus QR plus PR is 9.5 centimeter. First of all, here I am going to draw one rough diagram, and with the help of rough diagram, I am going to explain or elaborate all this value in some of small sector. And after that, I am going to elaborate the construction type, and then we are going to draw for the main diagram. So please, first of all, try to understand basic structure of the diagram. Now, let us try to understand this part which is given over here. Before going to draw the main diagram, we are going to draw a rough diagram, and with the help of rough diagram, we are trying to understand the construction. Let us say, as per their condition, this is a triangle PQR over here. As per their condition, in triangle PQR, angle Q is 70 degree and angle R is 80 degree. Means angle Q is 70 degree and angle R is 80 degree. These are the two angles over here. And PQ plus QR plus PR, this addition is 9.5. Now it is very critical when you are going to draw such a kind of a diagram. Means first of all, we should be able to understand that addition of these three sides must be 9.5. In this case, first of all, this side PQ, I am going to divert it in horizontal direction, and this side PR, I am going to divert it in horizontal direction. Means what? Let me clear over here. Now, here part, we have to understand. First of all, from this diagram, we are trying to elaborate the rough diagram. Let us say this is the side PQ. We don't know its distance. We are going to divert this side over here in horizontal direction. Means now whatever may be length of PQ, I am going to divert this line over here. And let us say this is a point A over here. Means what exactly I have done? I have taken exactly a length of QP and taken it in horizontal direction over here with the help of diversification, and QA, this QA is exactly equal to your PQ. Naturally, QA equal to QP, this is the first stage that we are going to achieve it, and then I am going to draw this part of a triangle. Logically, QA is equal to QP is equal to QA. This triangle QPA is an isosceles triangle, and this angle PQR, this angle become exterior angle, and we know that value of exterior angle is equal to sum of two remote interior angles, and again these two angles are equal. Naturally, 70 is divided in two equal parts, means this angle is a 35 degree and this angle become 35 degree. This is the first breakup, we are able to get it over here. Now we are converted this QP exactly equal to QA in horizontal direction, and we are able to get this angle as a 35 and this angle as a 35. In a similar manner, we are also going to convert this RA segment in horizontal direction and diverting over here. Means here we are taking a diversification of this segment over here, and now we have drawn exactly equal line of PR in horizontal direction, which is over here. Now I am going to call this point as point B over here. Now remember it very carefully. Again, this RP is equal to RB, means these two segments are equal in length. Just I have to convert it into horizontal line. After that, I am going to complete this part over here. I am joining P with B. Now, again your triangle PRB. PRB is an isosceles triangle where exterior angle is 80 degree. And naturally, if PRB is an isosceles triangle, then these two angles again become equal. And half of 80 means every angle become 40 degree and 40 degree. And this is the construction that we are going to start over here. Means automatically this length from A to B, this become 9.5 centimeter. Means first of all, we are going to draw one horizontal line of length 9.5 centimeter. After a length of 9.5 centimeter, we are going to take one angle 35 degree over here, second angle 40 degree over here, and their joining point will be P. Now again, after going to draw point P, we are able to get the first position of point P, but we don't know exactly position of Q and R. But these are nothing but QP equal to QA. Means automatically we have to draw one perpendicular bisector on this line. And this point will definitely perpendicular bisector will touches at point Q. And again, if you are going to draw a perpendicular bisector on PB, this will automatically pass through one point, and that point is nothing but R. Means here again we have to draw one perpendicular bisector. And in this way, we are going to complete entire structure or main construction. So please first of all try to understand it. Now student, I have drawn one horizontal line which is of length 9.5 centimeter. As per rough diagram, the length is AB. So I am going to indicate this AB over here. And the length of this part AB is 9.5 centimeter. Now from A to B, this length is a 9.5 centimeter. And as per the part 70 and 80 degree, means from point A we have to take an angle of 35 degree. And from point B, we have to take an angle of 40 degree. In this case, point marking is the most important. So here, I am going to take a protractor over here to make a measurement of angle 35 degree. So here 10, 20, 30, 35. So this is the first point I am able to get. Having an angle of 35 degree over here, I am going to draw a tentative line over here, which makes an angle of 35 degree. So remember, our first angle, that is the angle A, and this angle is 35 degree. Now in a similar manner, we have to take an angle from B, and that is a 40 degree. So the part is, so here from point B, we are going to take an angle of 40 degree over here. And now again we are going to draw one line which makes an angle of 40 degree over here. So the part is, so we are able to get one common point of a contact which touches over here, and definitely that point is nothing but your respective point P. And remember, your this respective angle B is now 40 degree. So we have drawn two angles, first from point A with a 35 degree and second from point B, that is a 40 degree. Now we are successfully able to get the value or point P or fixed position over here. Now on PA we have to draw one perpendicular bisector. On PB we have to draw another perpendicular bisector, and the point of contact will be Q and R. Just for a tentative working, I am going to rub this rough diagram and we are focusing to our main diagram. So please pay attention. Now for this PA, we are going to draw one perpendicular bisector. And please pay attention how we are going to draw it. In a rounder, take a more than half of this distance of PA, and from A, we have to make two marks over here. One mark is at upstairs and second mark is at a downstairs. Now in a similar manner, from the reference of point P, we are going to take one mark downstairs, second mark upstairs, and in this way we are able to get first two cross mark over here. One is at upstairs and second is at a downstairs. And here I am to draw one perpendicular bisector for PA. This perpendicular bisector of PA over here, and this is the first point of a contact, and that is nothing but our respective point, and that respective point is nothing but point Q over here. Now you can have directly joining P with Q so that your part of a triangle get completed. Now definitely this is a 35, means this angle will be double, and that will be 70 degree. No doubt this angle is also 35, but we are not interested into that. So our PQ, this respective angle becomes 70 degree. Now we have to follow the same procedure for PB over here. Now how to draw? Please pay attention over here when you are going to draw a perpendicular bisector. Now here, this is a PB and we have to draw perpendicular bisector on PB. Again in a rounder, we have to take a distance more than half and we have to draw a curve over here. So one arc is upstairs, second arc is a downstairs. Keeping a same distance in your curve or your rounder, here from B, first arc is over here and second arc is over here. In this way, we are able to complete the two marking over here. Now we are going to draw a perpendicular bisector for PB, and perpendicular bisector for PB, this part is automatically we are able to get another point of a contact, and that point is nothing but point R. Now join P with R. And in this way we are able to get a complete triangle of triangle PQR. No doubt this angle is a 40, automatically your angle R become 80 degree, and definitely as QP equal to QA and second RP is equal to RB, your addition of three sides means triangle PQR, addition of all these three sides is automatically become 9.5 centimeter. And in this way we are going to complete the construction. Student, remember one part, in this case of a diagram, size of a diagram is somehow larger. So please take a proper tentative position when you go to draw it on a notebook. And again, please keep precautions for perpendicular bisector when you go to draw that part. Here I have drawn it by dotted line with red color. Definitely you are going to draw it by continuous line and by simple black color pencil. And in this way you can complete your first numerical of exercise 4.3. Now practice set 4.3, question number 2, and the part is construct triangle XYZ. Construct triangle XYZ in which angle Y is 58 degree, angle X is 46 degree, and perimeter of triangle XYZ is 10.5 centimeter. Now remember here they have given angle Y as a 58 degree, angle X as a 46 degree, and perimeter of triangle PQR is 10.5 centimeter. Means they have given angle X and angle Y. That's why we are going to draw angle X and angle Y at the bottom, means their top position will be achieved by point Z, or you can say angle Z. And again addition of three sides is 10.5 centimeter. In this case again I am going to draw a very small diagram over here, and then we are going to observe to the main diagram. So please pay attention. Let us say this is a rough diagram for triangle XYZ. As they have given angle X as 46 degree and angle Y as 58 degree, I am going to take X point at a basement, Y point at a basement, and Z at the top position. As per their given condition, angle X is 46 degree and angle Y is 58 degree. Naturally, they are also given sum of the addition means perimeter XY plus YZ plus XZ, all these three addition is 10.5 centimeter. Naturally, first of all I am going to take the basement line of 10.5 centimeter. I am going to take the length of side as 10.5 centimeter. And again, when you are going to reopen xz to this direction and yz to this direction means equal length of xz which is over here and equal length of yz which is over here. Let us say I am going to call this point as A and this point as a B. Here you can say that xz is equal to xa and here yz is equal to yb. After that, as per the previous numerical that we have completed, again we are going to join these two sides. Naturally, half of 46 means you can say 23. We have to take this triangle as a 23 degree. Why? Because xa equal to xz. Naturally, angle A is 23 degree. Automatically, this angle also become 23 degree. In a similar manner, as value of z, y, x is 58 degree. Again, we have to take half of that, means it become 29 degree. And in this way, we are going to take the first basement side of 10.5 centimeter. After that, we are indicating this end point as A and B. From A and B, we are taking the respective angle of 23 degree and 29 degree. Both get joined together at point Z. After getting a point Z, we are going to draw two perpendicular bisector. First, for AZ, your perpendicular bisector will become like this and it will be get connected at X. Naturally, you are going to draw one perpendicular bisector for these sides. In a similar manner, also you are going to take a perpendicular bisector for BZ and it automatically touches at point and this point is nothing but your Y. Means again you are going to draw one perpendicular bisector of this side over here. And in this way, we are getting the position of X and Y. First of all, we have to draw a length AB over here. Please pay attention to your main diagram. Now first of all, we have drawn one horizontal line of length 10.5 centimeter. Means you can simply say this distance is 10.5 centimeter over here. This end point I am going to indicate it as A and B. So first of all, we have drawn one horizontal line AB of a length 10.5 centimeter. Now as length of AB is 10.5 centimeter, from A you have to take an angle of 23 degree and from point B we have to take an angle of 29 degree. In that case, you have to take the protractor over here. First of all, from point A we have to generate an angle of 23 degree. So the part is 10, 20, 21, 22, 23. So this is a point over here and I am going to draw one segment over here. In this way. Next, you have to take an angle of 29 degree from point B. So the part is from point B again your respective angle is 10, 20, 25, 30 and before 30 you have to take an angle of 29 degree. Again we are going to draw one line, makes an angle of 29 degree over here. So remember, your angle B is now 29 degree and respective angle A is of 23 degree. Both get joined together at one particular point which is over here. And naturally your new point will be arised over here and that is nothing but your respective point Z over here. Again remember, either AZ or BZ is not a part of your diagram. These are nothing but the extra part that we have drawn. Now we have to draw perpendicular bisector first on AZ which will be over here and second on BZ which will be tentative over here, and after that you are getting the position of X and Y. So please pay attention on that part. Here we are going to start a structure or construction for angle bisector. In that case you have to take a rounder and take the respective distance more than half, means more than half of this length AZ. So in a rounder we are taking a tentative position in terms of a curve and the part is, here I make one arc upstairs and second arc downstairs, keeping the same distance over here Now fixing from point Z, your first arc will be over here and second arc will be over here, and in this way you make the first mark in terms of arc. Now we have to draw one line passing through them, which is nothing but the perpendicular bisector of AZ. And here you have drawn perpendicular bisector on AZ. It touches your first original triangle base side, and that is nothing but your position of X. Now we have to just join XZ over here. So the part is just join X with Z, and automatically your angle ZX and that part is double of this 23, means it is 46 as per given condition. Now we have to repeat the same process for second part, and that is nothing but we have to draw a perpendicular bisector on your BZ. So the part is on BZ, again I am going to take a distance more than half in a compass, and I am going to make one arc upstairs, second arc downstairs, keeping a same distance from point Z, one arc upstairs and second arc downstairs, and in this way we have make a second marking over here. Now we have to draw a perpendicular bisector over here. Now your line will be like this. Now this is your second perpendicular bisector for your BZ, and automatically you are getting the new position of a point. That your new point is nothing but point Y over here. Now join Y with Z. Over here. Naturally this angle is at 29, it's a double, and that is 58 degree, which is over here, and in this way your triangle XYZ is totally get completed. Now student, please pay attention. This is a 23, so automatically it's a double 46. Why? Because your XZ is equal to XA by construction. In the same way, this is a 29 and this is a double of that 58. Why? The reason behind YZ is equal to YB. And in this way we can complete the main part. Student, please carefully observe and draw it on your notebook. And again this length is a 10.5 centimeter, which is longer. So take a proper size of your notebook so that you can draw the diagram. Now we are moving to the third question of practice set 4.3, and the question is construct triangle LMN. Construct a triangle LMN in which angle M is 60 degree, angle M is 60 degree, angle N is 80 degree, and LM plus MN plus NL is 11 centimeter. Means its perimeter is 11 centimeter. Remember, they have given angle M as a 60 degree and angle N as a 80 degree. So definitely we are going to take it at a bottom. Naturally point L will be at the top position. First of all, we are going to draw a rough diagram and then we are moving to the main diagram. So please pay attention. In such a case of a triangle, as per a condition, we are going to take L, M and N. Now one by one, angle M is a 60 degree. So angle M is 60 degree. Angle N is 80 degree. Angle N is 80 degree. And sum of the addition of three sides means LM plus MN plus LN. This addition of three triangle sides is 11 centimeter. Naturally, we are going to do the same thing what we are going to do previously. Whatever be the length of LM, definitely it is a rough diagram. We are going to take exactly horizontal line towards over here. Means we are going to take equal length of LM over here. Now, whatever be length of LN over here, we are going to take the same length over here. Naturally, you can say that NL is exactly equal to this side. Let us say I am going to give it as an end point with the name A and B. And with the help of that, we are going to start joining of this point AL and BL. Definitely in the first case, we are going to draw a length of AB. This length AB of 11 centimeter. This is our first target for the base. After going to draw 11 centimeter, we know that this angle is a 60. means automatically due to isosceles triangle property, this angle M is a 60, it will automatically become half 30 degree. In the same manner, angle LNM is 80 degree. So, your angle LBN, this angle become half of 80, that become 40 degree. Means, first of all, we have to draw a length AB of 11 centimeter. After that, we have to take a point A and the referential angle 30 degree in upward direction. And from point B, we have to take the referential angle of 40 degree in upward direction. From 30 and 40, it gets joined together at point respective, that is L. From L, our second part will be start. You have to draw a perpendicular bisector on AL. Definitely it is a rough diagram. This perpendicular bisector automatically joined at your particular point, and that is nothing but point M. And on LB, you are going to draw another perpendicular bisector over here. And it gets joined, and this point is nothing but N. Automatically it's a 30, this angle will be double, that is a 60. And as it is a 40, its double angle is 80. And in this way your triangle LMN is get completed. No doubt it is a rough diagram. We are going to observe the main diagram over here. So during drawing, please take precautions. So please pay attention to your main diagram. Now, first of all, we have drawn a segment, and name of this segment is AB over here. And its length is, total length is 11 centimeter. This AB is of 11 centimeter. So we have drawn first horizontal line AB of length 11 centimeter. Next, from point A, we have to take an angle of 30 degree. So the part is, from angle A, we have to take the angle of 30 degree. So 10, 20, 30. So your angle is of 30 degree. With the help of 30 degree, we are going to draw a first line over here. And this respective angle A is 30 degree. Next, in a similar manner, we are going to take a point B with an angle of 40 degree. So the part is, from point B, I am going to take an angle of 40 degree over here. So 10, 20, 30, 40. So this is that respective point. And again I am going to draw one line over here with the angle of 40 degree. So the part is, so we are able to get another point over here in terms of angle B as 40 degree. Now both together joined at particular point, and this point is nothing but your respective point. That respective point is nothing but point L over here. After that, we have to draw a perpendicular bisector on each side, and the part is here. First of all, we have to draw a perpendicular bisector on AL over here. So in a rounder, take a more than half of this distance in tentative manner, and your arc will be get started over here. And the part is, one arc is upstairs, second arc is at downstairs. Keeping the point distance same, from position L, one arc is over here and second arc will be over here. In this way, you are able to get the first perpendicular bisector, and that respective perpendicular bisector is like this. So it is not only perpendicular but also bisector. But with the help of that, we are able to get one point, and that is nothing but your point M over here. Now simply join L with M. And in this way, as this angle A is 30, automatically your M become double, that is 60 degree, which is the base part of a triangle. Now in a similar manner, we have to draw a perpendicular bisector on LB. So the part is, on LB, we are going to draw a perpendicular bisector taking a distance more than half. Your first arc is somewhere upward and second arc is at downward. Keeping the distance same, from point L, one arc is at upstairs and second arc is at a downstairs. And now we have to draw or join this segment over here. So we are going to draw a line over here. And in this case, we have drawn another perpendicular bisector for length LB. Now you are able to get a new point, and that your new point is nothing but your respective point N. Now you have to join L with N. And in this way, your angle N will be more double that 40, and that become 80 degree. And this is your respective main triangle is LMN, LMN. And in this way, you can complete a triangle LMN over here. And this is your main diagram where LMN, addition of all three sides means LM plus MN plus LL, that become 11 centimeter. And angle M is 60 degree and angle N is 80 degree. And in this way, we can complete the entire diagram.